All right, guys, I'm going to go through this real quick because even though Roman Reigns was on here, even though Seth Rollins stomped Paul Heyman to oblivion and busted him wide open, there's not too much to cover. There's not. First, I think we can see Oba Finney being Brock Lesnar's opponent at WrestleMania right now wide open. Just by what happened tonight. Just by what happened tonight. Because I want you to think. WWE usually has somebody in some type of feud setting up for a big matchup. Especially if it's an open challenge match. Especially if it's an open challenge match. And that person is not like an Undertaker who is not going into the open challenge match. If that person who's going to be accepting the open challenge match, wrestling fans, oh, and by the way, before I get started, you all know what to do, and that is to become a subscriber today. Hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. Thank you very much for doing that. It is appreciated. We're almost at 700 subscribers, and I want to roll on to 1,000. So help me get there, guys. Like and share this video, and leave a comment down below. But anytime a new superstar is going to accept a open challenge, like we know is about to happen, what do? They put them in a feud with someone who is established. Rusev is an established brute superstar. Rusev is going to be the reason why Oba Finney joins Monday Night Raw. As soon as he joins Raw, what's going to happen? Poof! He faces Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that Oba Finney accepts Brock Lesnar's challenge before WrestleMania. That way we can get some backstory. Some story instead of just some random acceptance come the show. You know, what they did with The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar in 2014 at WrestleMania 30. When I saw Oba Finney and Rusev tonight have that confrontation, that's what I thought. Backstory. Have him accept before WrestleMania 42. We gotta have some backstory. Okay? Now I gotta get off that rant. I gotta get off that. Also tonight, we saw Paul Heyman get splat right into the mat. That's cool. Alright, a stomp. A steel chair waffled him right in the back and then stomped to oblivion by Seth Rollins to Paul Heyman. And the only thing I'm going to ask is now, how many masked men do we have on Monday Night Raw? This reminds me of the 1993 version of Doink the Clown. Those of you that remember, that are old enough or remember watching 1993, 1994 versions of Doink the Clown. How many did they have? Well, I know they had 2, 3 at WrestleMania 9, and then they had 4 or 5 of them at Survivor Series WrestleMania. Survivor Series 1993. And then they had 4 or 5, 6 of them and Survivor Series 1994 when they had Doink, Dink, Wink, Pink, for all that. It was ridiculous. All the doinks, all the clowns. This is getting ridiculous how many masked men there are in WWE with this storyline, okay? We know it's Seth Rollins, all right? We know it is. And now we know that it's all the men that he's teaching, all right, that's in his school, okay? So, look, now the question is, who's he going to face? Is it going to be Paul Heyman? Is it going to be Austin Theory? Is it going to be LA Knight and Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory and Logan Paul? I mean, look, it's going to be a interesting match, so to speak, at WrestleMania. Well, I shouldn't say that because, look, I really shouldn't say that because of how many people have been injured. So there's only a few different directions Seth Rollins can go here, because he's not facing Brock Lesnar and he can't face Tsunami. He's hurt. And he can't face Braun Breaker. He's still hurt. So, I mean, there's only a few different directions here. So, I'm interested to see which direction it actually goes. But it being a tag team matchup is one that I think it might go because of what happened with LA Knight. He was driving the ambulance. Now, outside of that, Penta is a new IC champ. Look, congratulations to Penta. I'm happy for Penta. You know, he deserves the IC champ title, but this could have meant so much more. This could have been such a bigger deal if he would have won the title at WrestleMania instead of some random mojo episode of Monday Night Raw. Now, yes, some of you might say, well, Webby, this was the fallout show to Elimination Chamber. Let's break that down, okay? Did anything legit happen at the Elimination Chamber? No, not really. So if nothing really happened at the Elimination Chamber, I mean legit nothing happened, outside of Seth Rollins returning and Randy Orton winning instead of Cody Rhodes like usual, then no, this is just some random mojo episode of Monday Night Raw. And it would have meant a lot more if Penta would have won at WrestleMania. And some type of ladder matchup they could have done, or in a singles match between Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Penta. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below of how he should have won this title. Or if you think he should have not won it at all and Dominic Mysterio should have retained and kept his streak going. Me personally, I think it was time for Dominic Mysterio to drop the title because, quite frankly, he hasn't defended it in such a long time, and he's been focused more on the AAA title. Now, outside of that, Rhea Ripley's going to SmackDown on Friday. Not too much more happened. Roman Reigns and CM Punk. You know, this is what they did tonight was very similar to their first confrontation. I hate you. Good. I don't care. Except I'm going to bury you at WrestleMania. Alongside your father. That's what CM Punk said to Roman Reigns. Going to have to do something different. Going to have to do something different. CM Punk saying that to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns saying that he hates him. Giving him his hate looks. Them in Indianapolis. So they told the story of how the Shield debuted in Indianapolis. Things of that nature. CM Punk saying that he brought all three of them to the WWE. Roman Reigns said he only brought two of them. That he didn't bring Roman Reigns because CM Punk didn't want Roman Reigns in the Shield. Back and forth. Very good storytelling. But this was very similar to the first time. That they both hate each other to a degree. So now we're going to have to do something different. Get some physicality in this. Get a spear, a Superman punch, a GTS, something. Because if we got another 5 or 6 weeks of Roman Reigns and CM Punk just looking at each other, going back and forth saying, I hate you, it's going to be a boring ride. I'm just going to say that. But this episode of Monday Night Raw between those two was entertaining. But I know that if it continues down this road, it's going to be a boring ride. So we'll wait and see what happens. But you know, guys, let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Tell me if you are ready for more of the same between Roman Reigns and CM Punk in the comments below. Give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. And of course, until I see you again, this is Webby. I'll catch you all on the other side. Talk to you later.